I do want to say this, though, since I have the chance. The Imagineers and the creatives of Disney, whether you're doing animation, whether you're doing theme parks, whether you're designing the cruise ships, whether you're designing the overall brand, the umbrella, the thing that makes it unique is you and I can walk into a museum and we can go over and walk into a room and look at some paintings on the wall and go, hey, that exhibit was really, really cool. I really enjoyed it. And you walk out of the room. Disney is a dynamic and a phenomenon that has never been captured on Earth. And what that means is you can sit with your kid, your grandparents, everybody in the room, in the living room, watching a movie. And it tugs on your heartstrings, makes you cry, makes you connect with these characters in the story. Then you can go to a place and actually shake that person's hand, that character's hand. Furthermore, Walt captured a dynamic that dads are stoked if mom is happy, so dad feels like a king. And mom is mostly happy when the kids are happy. Where else on the planet can that dynamic happen, but can it happen from an 80-year-old man down to a 2-year-old? Okay? So it bridges every single generation, which I think is amazing. But furthermore, on an artistic level of creativity, if you and I walked into that museum and looked at a couple paintings and walked out, we wouldn't have much of an afterglow in life and just go, yeah, that was really amazing. Disneyland and Disney World and the parks throughout the world are literally the largest art installations that you actually walk into, get fully submersed, and have such an effect and impressed upon you that it changes your life, make you cry. I've seen and heard of moms I've stood in front of the castle watching my 2-year-old for the first time, look at them and see what a firework is, and Tinkerbell flying out of the castle. How do you not cry, dude? I mean, if you have kids, you know what I'm talking about. But for me, what other place removes you out of reality where you can focus on the heart of your family, the heart of yourself, play with the kid in you, and be able to give you an impression artistically. So everything from the cast member to the way the street is and the smells they're pumping out of Main Street, all of that submersive environment is so convincing that it literally has you super affected, but it's one giant piece of art. People don't believe this, but the cast members are a piece of art. That tree is a piece of art. The whole thing, the music. So that is something that's the way I see Disney. Why does it impress me so much? Why do I want to carry that legacy on? Why do I want to keep doing art for it? It's because of how special of a dynamic that actually exists. Imagine if Disneyland and these things didn't exist, and these stories didn't exist, these films didn't exist. It'd be a massive hole in life in our culture. And I'm not just saying that because I do that with them. It's just I haven't found anything else on this planet, a company, a brand, that has provided that for the human race. And I think that's pretty powerful. And some people look at it as a machine, it's just a big corporate animal. No, dude. Hey, if you're gonna become a global giant on making families happy, give me a break, dude.